The moment you speak the first word today, it will either become a shield or a doorway. Your spirit cannot walk unprotected. Before you step outside your home, before your mind wanders into routines that seem safe, before fear or doubt whispers lies into your heart, understand this: the unseen world is already moving. Forces beyond your awareness seek to influence, to distract, to steal your peace. And yet, a single word aligned with me can change everything. Moses knew this. His first words, guided by my spirit, carried authority that shifted outcomes, protected lives, and established favor. Psalm guidance reminds you that intention before action activates divine coverage. Imagine walking through your day, thinking everything is ordinary, yet unseen battles are raging. What if your casual thought, your unguarded speech, allows opposition to slip past defenses I already prepared? You are alive, yet unshielded. You can exist and feel secure, and yet your spirit may be exposed. The first words you speak are not merely sounds, they are proclamations that open doors or build walls. This is why the alignment of your heart, the clarity of your mind, and the intentionality of your speech are critical now. Fear is not my tool, awareness is. Scarcity is not my limit, your hesitation is. Urgency is not imposed from the world. It arises from the very nature of spiritual realities that respond instantly to faith-filled alignment. Hear me. The first word you speak today will set the tone, establish protection, and determine whether blessing flows or distraction dominates. Do not step forward unprepared. Do not let hesitation allow invisible forces to gain entry. Let this moment be the beginning of a shielded life, a day under divine authority, and a spirit aligned with my protection. Today, your words matter more than ever. Choose the alignment that Moses chose. Let the Spirit guide your first word. Let it become a fortress around your mind, body, and heart. Step into this day with intention, with awareness, and with faith, and watch how the ordinary becomes extraordinary under my covering. You are awake, but are you shielded? You woke up today, but do you truly recognize what that means? Existence is not a guarantee of safety. Every breath, every heartbeat is a gift, a sign that I am preserving you for my purposes. Moses understood this principle deeply. His survival, his authority, his ability to guide others all began with a moment of divine alignment, even before the battles appeared. Your spirit, like Moses' life, can be protected or left vulnerable, depending on the posture of your heart and the words you speak. Psalm guidance shows that the first word you release carries weight beyond the natural. It activates unseen protection or invites unnecessary exposure. Consider the moments you speak without thought. How often have casual words left your spirit open to interference, doubt, or attack? Now, imagine deliberately choosing the alignment that initiates a shield. This is not fear, it is awareness. The unseen forces respond to intention. The first words you speak today are declarations that establish authority, set boundaries, and summon my presence. They do not merely express thought, they build walls, open doors, and activate favor. Moses' first word in every critical moment was more than a sound. It was a command, a declaration, a covenant in motion. Today, your words can do the same. Will they build protection or allow intrusion? Will they carry the authority of faith or the emptiness of distraction? The choice is in your awareness and intentionality. Notice the anxiety that arises when your spirit feels exposed. That tension is a signal, a call to alignment. Let it drive you to conscious proclamation. This is your moment to claim the protection I offer. Every step you take from here can be covered if you begin with the words I inspire, spoken with clarity and purpose. The time for passive existence is over. The first word is your shield. Choose alignment, choose authority. Let Moses' example guide you into a day where blessing flows, protection surrounds, and your spirit walks unassailable in my presence. Therefore, I perceive the threat. When danger hides in the ordinary moments of your day are not always as safe as they appear. Danger often hides behind routine, within the familiarity of tasks, the predictable rhythm of life. Moses knew this well. He understood that the enemy does not always strike in chaos. Often threats are subtle, disguised, and nearly invisible until the moment they manifest. Psalm guidance reveals that your spirit is constantly interacting with unseen realities, forces that respond to attention, words, and alignment. When your mind drifts, when your heart speaks casually without intention, the protection you take for granted can falter. Consider the first word you speak today. It is not a simple syllable. It is the activation of authority, the establishment of boundaries, the declaration that your spirit is shielded. Every careless word weakens your stance. Every intentional word strengthens it. Moses' attention to alignment was not optional. It was life itself. You are stepping into the world, and unseen pressures await. The fear of what you cannot see is not to paralyze, but to awaken. To be aware of the threat is to prepare, to position, to proclaim. The enemy waits for distraction, for words without purpose, for a mind disengaged. Psalm guidance teaches that vigilance begins internally, with conscious awareness and the deliberate first word that commands protection. Anxiety signals opportunity, the need to act, to declare, to align with me. Your spirit must be proactive, not reactive. Today, choose to perceive the hidden dangers, recognize the need for divine authority, and speak the words that summon protection. Your first word can shield or expose. Moses' life was proof. The unseen reacts to intention. Step into the day deliberately with words that build walls of safety, summon favor, and activate the unseen forces in alignment with my will. The ordinary is deceptive. The first word is your weapon. Let it be spoken with authority. Therefore, I recognize my exposure, the power of the first word. Every word you speak carries weight. The first word of your day is not merely a greeting, a habit, or a filler. It is the decree that sets the spiritual tone for every interaction, every step, and every unseen encounter. Moses understood that misalignment at the outset could open doors to attacks, doubts, and missed favor. Psalm guidance illuminates that exposure is not always external. It is internal, subtle, and often unnoticed. Speaking without intention creates vulnerability. Silence can leave gaps. Words spoken carelessly can release forces that act unseen. The fear of consequences is real, not to intimidate, but to awaken your vigilance. Consider the times you began your day without prayer, without conscious alignment, without awareness of the unseen. How many opportunities for protection, favor, and breakthrough were lost? Now imagine speaking deliberately, invoking authority, and commanding safety. That is the power embedded in your first word. Moses' words were deliberate, conscious, and aligned with divine instruction. They shaped outcomes before action even began. Exposure is neutral until acted upon. Your first word transforms neutrality into authority, sets boundaries, and signals divine favor. Recognizing exposure is acknowledging responsibility. Your spirit is not passive. It responds to alignment, intention, and declaration. Today, see the unseen. Feel the weight of your first word and speak with purpose. Let your voice shield, protect, and position you in alignment with my will. The ordinary step becomes extraordinary when guided by conscious, deliberate speech. Your exposure can be turned into a fortress. The unseen listens, responds, and obeys intention. Choose authority. Choose protection. Speak the first word as Moses did, and watch the unseen align in your favor. Therefore, I cry out for protection, activating the shield. The moment you lift your eyes and speak deliberately, you activate a shield that transcends understanding. Psalm-guided prayers are not mere words. They are spiritual instruments, deliberate acts that summon divine protection before danger can manifest. Moses exemplified this in every step he took, before confronting Pharaoh, before leading a nation, before walking into uncertainty. His words, aligned with God, became the fortress that safeguarded him and those under his care. Your first word is the same opportunity. Speaking with intention signals to the unseen realm that you are aligned, alert, and claiming authority over your day. Fear of what is invisible is natural, but it becomes irrelevant when obedience takes precedence. The first word, the lifted eyes, the focused heart, all converge to create a divine barrier. Every step afterward is guided by this protection. Imagine entering the world without it. The day unguarded, your spirit exposed to doubts, anxieties, and attacks that creep silently. Now, envision the opposite. Every decision shielded, every encounter marked by divine oversight, every unseen threat neutralized. This is not symbolic. It is active, real, and potent. Writing a prophetic phrase solidifies this protection. Your declaration becomes a covenant, a spiritual anchor, a fortress of faith. Relief, empowerment, and hope emerge as you take the step from passive to active spiritual stewardship. The act is simple, yet the implications are eternal. Engage fully, speak intentionally, and allow the first word to be your shield. The unseen realm bends to alignment, responds to authority, and enforces the protection you declare. Moses' example is not distant. It is immediate, accessible, and awaiting your first act of deliberate faith today. Do not leave this moment unclaimed. Your spirit listens, your day responds, and your life aligns when you cry out with intention and authority. Therefore, I am fulfilled, shielded, and ready to walk. Fulfillment comes not as a fleeting feeling, but as a deep assurance that your spirit is aligned, your steps are protected, and your authority is recognized in the unseen realm. Psalm 121, echoed in Moses' life, demonstrates that when the first word is spoken with intent, the day unfolds under divine oversight. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances, doubts, or unseen attacks. Every move carries the imprint of protection. This is a turning point. The fear that once shadowed your decisions is replaced by confidence. The uncertainty that once lingered is replaced by clarity, and the invisible pressures that once weighed you down are neutralized. Your first word today is more than a phrase. It is a covenant of alignment, an activation of your spiritual shield, a declaration that your life is under God's authority. As you move forward, remember that this shield is active not only in the visible, but in the invisible. Every encounter, every challenge, and every moment is enveloped in divine protection. Your eyes lifted in faith, your words spoken in alignment, your heart open to direction. All these elements converge to create a life fortified in the Spirit. To solidify this covenant, write a prophetic phrase now. Declare the protection and authority over your day, over your family, and over every sphere you enter. Then, act with the confidence that comes from this alignment, knowing that your steps are guided and your spirit is secure. Finally, seal this transformation with 2 actions. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, reinforcing not only your engagement, but also the spread of God's word to others in need of protection. Close this moment with the Lord's Prayer, letting it serve as the ultimate seal of spiritual authority and fulfillment. Stand, walk, and live under the shield activated by your first word, empowered by your intentional alignment with God. Your spirit is not just protected, it is ready to act, to influence, and to experience the blessings reserved for those who recognize the power of their first spoken word.